but until then. And so me being out of water made me more sensitive to water, not being around it. Now, in my culture, we see people in water. So say they'll categorize you by race or gender, we categorize you by water. That's how we want to deal with you, through the water. Harriet Tubman, we call her Yemaya. We call her Yemaya. She's obviously Yemaya on all levels, but we as black people only saw Yemaya from what Africans taught us. We don't see that Yemaya was already here. I'm here to tell you the synchronization is for us. It's exceptional. Because when we look at black and you look at hoodoo, you, by definition, you have to look at what are you made of? Black is just black. Just one. What are you made up of? Why did Mother Africa drop us here and synchronize us and make us one of the most powerful black diaspora in the world? That's where I am with hoodoo. The mechanism that made us this powerful. Our DNA. I'm part Turkish, so a lot of this will be slightly foreign to the blacks here, but very familiar to the northern blacks. It's the same thing, but we're using our DNA. We're using our DNA. We're using things that make us up of who we are. Okay. So in my lineage, women and men have these things called nerves. They still have bad nerves. Basically, it's empath to the 12th power. It's
your nerves, right?
Yeah, it's just empath to the 12th power. Most people of heightened or certain lineages connect so much that it's hard for us to deal in society. It somehow causes a nervous condition, and it's generational. My great-grandmother used to take my grandmother to the edge of, she would make water. And that she would heal the whole community. All these lessons, our self-healing through water is complete. So I want you to experience making your own with me. Now, water does have an expiration in terms of intention, because it's not ours. An expiration date. The way intent is that you add elements of herbs. Because now you're taking it out from whether it's original and something else. Water in our bodies, and I read water in your body. Things are me reading the water in your body. That's what my readings are. That's why I'm a water intuitive, not a psychic. I'm an intuitive, see to heal. I'm not trying something to tell you something, heal it. It doesn't work that. I have to have a purpose to see something. Other than that, I'm invading into your space. My gift is not built for that. I'm built for masses of people. So you'll have to know, water people are almost always generally built for masses of people. That's why we have this spirit like Yemaya, La Siren. So let me break down the feminine pantheon, which is obvious, and I'm going to break it down to you. And this is with men, black diaspora, Western diaspora. Okay. So, which deity, so I can start with, so we start on the bed. Give me an African deity that you're familiar with, feminine.
Oya. Everybody's, yeah.
Okay, so Oya got to the Caribbean, married into the city, Tall. They hide that from you. Became Ursula Dawn Tall. Look it up. All these things, they're options to look to see.
Ursula Dawn Tor.
Ursula Dawn Tor, Zulie Dawn Tor. She's the Black Madonna and child with the scratches on her face. Comes in male and female.
Oh wow.
No, all of these come in male and female counterpart. It's not, you can't have Ursula without having Ogu. Do you know Ugu?
Yes, Ugu.
Ogun. Okay, we call him Ogun. He is the countertop Ursula, which y'all would consider Oya. The reason why hoodoo is so, and these synchronizations are so important for us right now, is the difference between calling your great-great-grandmother and across the street and calling your grandmother.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Call them both, but there are things that we synchronized with necessity wasn't necessarily bad. It's told that it's bad, and it is on certain levels. But what the end result made us the strongest almost on the planet. It was a divine experiment that was successful. There is power in diversity in DNA. Right now, from now until they put us in the ground, it won't be what you wear, what you know, who you know. It won't be any of those things. It'll be about your DNA. Can you survive this change? Your DNA affects how you see the world.
Absolutely.
And so if the world changes and your DNA is not equipped to change, it's going to hurt you. You'll be in a different place, mentally different place. So how do collectively? Through water. How do we people down? Through water. For the places already have activation in it to it. But it's us. It's not just drawing, it's who you are drawing it. I teach people how to draw water. We forgot how to draw water. You draw water from your left. You do not pick it up, you let it come into a bucket. How you scooped you that. You never draw more than you use. And you put back what you took.
Yeah.
Okay.
You put back what you took out. So if you're taking something out, you put something back. You'll see more water into the lake. I took it out. I said, that's my agreement. That's my agreement. Now, particular water that we're going to make is going to be collective water. First of all, let me explain the pantheon a little further because it makes sense. Oil. So we say Yemaya, Yeminya, is our same deity, our Yemaya, but she's also Lasiren. Why Lasiren? Because she's Compass. She's the lady of the lake. She is. Most women who have will have a light. They'll have lights. They're like kids. They do a lot of nurture, motherly things. Yemayas are attached to hair. You'll see them show her with a star right here, long hair. That's a symbol. Hair is like a tail. It's a symbol. Who are these deities living that we know? Whitney Houston, Yemaya, River Yemaya, sings in triplicate. Sounds like there's two people. Siren. That's the definition of a siren. That is not, she got that from her DNA. We saw the DNA. We saw she got that from Dionne Wall. We saw she got that, where she got it from. It didn't just come out of her.
That's Whitney
Houston. Mm-hmm. Her mother. Mm-hmm. So she got it. Where she comes from? In the Cherokee, singing, but it was community. So there were certain women who could sing, and we would all hear it. That's how they got the message. Mountain people do this.
Yeah, Beyonce.
Mountain people do this. Now, you have Oshun. Oshun is Freda. Now remember, one Oshun, each deity I'm telling you, has 7 counterparts to it. So Dontar is, you say Dontar, but you say Earthly Dontar. I'm Earthly Dontar Toro. That's Earthly Dontar Toro. That means that Taurus.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Hit you just like that. And that's how, when we're in ceremony, they greet it. Right here. That's how we greet them. Poof. Poof. That's the Earthly. That means I'm the Taurus bull. I'm the Oprah Winfrey. I'm the woman that's going to shift something immediately. As soon as I show up, something's going to change. Masculine. I'm Ogu. Ogu, order. I bring order to things. These are the personalities that created this nation. And we all are grouped in these earthly pantheon deities. Now, I'm Simbi Gunga. Simbi, look it up, means water. I'm Gunga. Gunga is found in Africa. That's the original. I'm Simbi Gunga. They have fire Gunga, they have air Gunga. A Gunga is Martin Luther King. But anybody that gives up their life, that gives up their life for the betterment of his people, is a Gunga. Doesn't mean they're all favored with herbs. We work with crystals, with water. We're mystics. We're mystics. And it's a natural thing. You don't have to do anything but be born and tap into it. We all have different pantheons. Now, I am going to, first of all, are there any questions? Let me tell you, okay, before I just give you your thing. Dontar mix. That means one of the women in her family, a Dontar, who probably had a Freydau. Now, Dontars and Freydaus don't get along all the time. We know that as the male counterparts, we know they don't get along all the time. They're not supposed to. But there's an equal balance. Yamaya's kind of getting everybody because they're water. Now we have another female sits on her own. Her name is
Brigitte.
Brigitte. You get Brigitte by
Something with fire?
no, she's deaf. She wears black.
Okay.
She is Elvira, the
Mistress.
she's a mistress.
Mm-hmm.
How black people get black women get Brigitte, they either someone dies, their husband died. She's a widow. She's a widow, so she's dressed in black for that reason. Either their husband died young, or in their line, their father died. Because there's a certain feminine energy that happens that comes upon. Did no born Brigittes, you're made one.
Mm.
You're not born that way. You're made one. Even though you might be a daughter of a Brigitte, your mother wasn't a Brigitte when she had. Brigittes are black. You see them. They lie around. They're very feminine. Or because they hire men that way, feminine out. Well, without wanting men to look at them. They just, this is who I am. And it's not, this is who I am against you.
Mm.
I'm free. And this is what I like. And this is, they usually marry and their husbands will die multiple times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Their husbands, they cross them over. They're designed to cross the man over. And that when that man crosses over, that's the payment. That's it. So know that when you work with other women, category in the personality that you're dealing with. Now, with men, I'm a Gunga, I have an Ogu, we call him, you can look this up, Tijon, Little John. I have a Little John. I'm actually Little John. We call him Tijon. Now, I'm for fire. That means that I'm not Tijon with water. You would think, okay, you're water, you're going to be St. John with water. But I'm St. John with fire, and I do fire water. Most deities, you'll see them one way, but they really master the other way. I got the water because I master fire. I love fire. If you know me secretly,
Fire.
stealing people's lighters.
Yes, you do.
You know, I just got to go with this fire thing. With this fire thing, I'm constantly with it because I love it. Now, any questions?
Yeah, you were going through
Oh.
name and can you tell us?
You are Freda. Freda are, they're homemakers. They make kings. They're homemakers. Now, let me, the other side. They're very emotional. They're air. You can't break their hearts. They're represented by a saint that's holding her heart like this, and she's draped and locked. Because everyone loves her, but she doesn't love herself. And that's just the cross of it. She doesn't love herself because she loves everyone. There are people, women, who, if they're off balance in that way, they will hurt themselves until they help themselves. It's a cross. It's a personality thing. It's not you can get it here, but if you don't get it here, it don't matter if you get it here. And that's what Freda is. Now, they can get it here and don't care about, they'll just get it in their mind and be like, well, that's it, and I don't even need you no more. Bye. You know,
Bye.
I don't need you no more. Boom, boom, boom. They're built it. Now, do they love? They require a solid, they either will marry an older man, Dontars will either marry an older man or a younger man. They will rarely marry someone there. Because the older man will lead her. But she will protect him and everything, but she won't have passion for it. Younger man, she will have passion. The passion will be, in a sense, like, I like him, but I don't. Why? What's going on? You're gonna fell over.
You hitting stuff on the mud, so we over here like, how the hell is because you hitting it on the money.
Good. Well, you have something to share.
That's what I was
Yeah, she said, yeah, she said. So, when I work with women, I have to tell them who they are and how they see the world elementally. It's really your connection with romance is through the elements.
You see all of that?
I've known all of that. That's how I have to navigate with my career. There are certain people I am, say, like I'll say, I'm too darn tall to be messing with this right now. Right? Get on my nerves. Right now it's going to get on my nerves. And I know it. And I don't say it to them, but I know it because I can hear the voice. You know, I can hear its sound, its element. It's like the vibration is like, you too high for me to tell you. You just, I don't need to hear what color car you have. I might be afraid. I'll be like, yeah, I got a car and I got some keys in the back. And my brother, like, okay, I just need you to answer one question. I get it. I get it. And it's not when you know what you are, because it's not that you don't want to be that energy. That energy came onto you for a purpose beyond just you going through your regular day. You'll be surprised. Fredas, money. Fredas have money. They have a natural inclination to attract higher frequencies like gold and precious minerals. They can never put their feet on the ground. They'll lose it. They'll lose all their money, and there'll be a crying Freda. And that's why we make the water. That's why we make the water. Now, boom, boom, boom. Now let me tell you cemeteries. I have a baron. Baron something. You'll call him Baron something. I have a baron. Baron is the first person that's buried. That's baron. So when I go to the cemetery, I have to go all the way to the back, and I have to act. It ain't mine. I'm not in the land of the dead. I just can't walk into someone's house and ask for something. Feel like I need to. Knowing who I am. Ignorance can be bliss, but it's responsibility.
Absolutely.
And just walk into that type of work.
That was awareness.
Right.
Yeah, ignorance is awareness is responsibility.
My spirit. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. And so being in the Baron allows me to work with the dead. That's why I always see dead people. I see dead people as if other people say, I see dead people or somebody that. It's not like that for me because I died multiple times. But you are the deciding factor on how you see incarnations and attachments. I died a couple of times, so I recorded the memory in my astral field. So because I read through the astral field, there are people who have to go, and I can do that. A baron, I don't dig. A baron is one thing. A baron rules the same. A gate A is a gate. It's a perfect gate. So we have gate A. We have 7 and 8 gates. Who's a gate A? Steve Harvey is a gate A.
Steve Harvey?
Yes.
What makes him a gator?
Why?
Steve Harvey stands up, tells jokes, and teaches at the same time.
Okay.
Gate A.
Okay.
He'll always, you have to watch it for curses. See, we curse. When you hear me cursing, it's not the same thing. It's not a curse. You turn everything out backwards. So, laugh at us, saying, look at you all acting, and really, the truth is that you don't like these people. That's true. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, those are gay days. Those can get. The truth is that you don't like the truth. And they're so truthful because they operate in the absolute death. Absolute truth. You're going to. So when you deal with absolute truth, they wear black and they wear glass. They're an acid and on. Carving. Car side?
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I'm in the class.
Okay.
We already have the resume. I have a resume for your kids. Because they can't. For your kids. Because they can't.
We forgot about fire.
It's all right.
Now, while the water is, I add,
Just fan it.
I add,
You
yeah,
got it. Yeah.
I add Arkansas. This is pure water from Arkansas.
Uh huh. Pure water from Arkansas.
Yes. This is from, not from,
Oh,
I try not to make things from water that has come from a pipe.
yeah. No water from the pipe.
No water from the pipe.
Okay.
No water from the pipe.
Can you tell them why no water from the pipe?
Well, the clearest of water, because water that comes from a pipe will always have some type of metals or some impurities in it. Ancestrally, we didn't drink water from a pipe. We either got it from a well, so it was never really touched that way. Water from a pipe is not conducive for any spell or incantation alone. You may not need all of the water, but you need some of the water to change the molecular content, which then adds more to your intention.
Change the molecular content.
Smell that?
Smell
that? Base. That's the base. This is the base.
Ooh. That smells good.
Now, while you're there, what we generally do is I start to cut up my lemons. Now, I'm going to show you how to
I don't
do
burn it.
your lemons.
Okay.
When you have lemons, and you might want to follow me outside.
Oh,
quick.
that's even better.
Yeah, you want to follow me outside.
Are you using lemons or limes?
Limes.
Limes.
So to activate any type of herb, especially like a lime or lemon or orange or grapefruit, anything that's round like this activates is a soap.
Interesting.
Above is also.
Oh, I love it.
Above is also. Pick it up with your left hand. Left. Bring it in. Left hand.
I was trying to get that shot outside.
So, pick it up with the left. Throw it up with the right. Pick it up with the
right. Pick it up to the left. Say what is above is also below. Beginning of your incantation. Yes. Right. In the beginning of your intention with nature.
Throw right. Pick up.
Go right, pick up
left.
Yeah.
Go to right. Pick up the left.
As above, so below.
And when you pick it up with your left, pick it up and keep walking. Don't stop.
Okay.
That's why I didn't stop. And I kept it all on the left side of my body.
Okay.
Am I feeling? Okay. Now.
Stop.
Grab that one. Left hand. Grab this one. Left hand. Grab this one. Left hand. Grab that one. Left hand. Grab this one. Left hand. Jay, grab this one. Left hand.
Is it still moving?
Yeah.
That's you. You
It's still recording. Yeah, I still see the left.
Okay.
Okay. So, squeeze left hand. What do we want this water to do collectively? Did you eat that?
No, I just wanted to.
No, don't eat it. Okay. What do we want to do collective, guys? We want to increase what?
Fine.
We want to increase our finances. Yes.
I should.
Intention. Intention. Increase my finances. Increase my finances. Increase my finances. You always want to do it in threes.
Do it in
You
threes.
always want to do it in threes. You can do a fourth one, but that third, say it 3 times.
Okay.
You see how we're saying it as we're...
Repetition.
Right. So that you don't forget it, you just say it now. Get in. Mm-hmm. There you go. Jump it in there. There you go. There you go. Drop that in there. What's that? Turn it up. Let's boil it. I'm going to boil it. I'm going to put the rest of them in here for extra boost. Oh,
What
you
you
wouldn't have aloe?
You need any other fruit?
Aloe?
You got aloe? Is it aloe?
You didn't tell me
I
that.
just saw it. I just felt it just now.
Oh,
But that's
I
okay.
never about your whole plant.
No, that's fine. We're going to do something else. You got coconut oil?
Oh.
You
Why
got
you looking at
coconut?
me? Yes.
I thought you had some.
Not in the oil form.
I was like, why y'all looking at me?
You got it. You got
Well,
it.
you can take
No, no.
a teaspoon and put it in there.
It's a what? It's a lotion?
Yeah,
Or pure
it's
coconut?
like
No.
The shea butter one?
No, we need
The white one.
Oh.
the pure one. Okay. No, this is fine. This is going to be okay.
I got olive oil.
Okay.
Olive. They usually use olive oil for finances. But
I can say olive oil is good for finances too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, let's give us a little bit of olive oil.
Okay. It's in the same cabinet that the salt was in.
Okay. Let's do a little olive oil.
And olive is oil.
Oh, you have grapeseed oil too.
yes, that's a
Oh,
line.
that's what I got. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, let's do that.
Cook the olive oil.
Let's do that.
I put my food in the olive oil.
Me too.
Grease. I generally like
Voodoo water is good, yeah.
to put flowers in.
Oh yeah.
Cinnamon? No?
Mm-mm.
Flour.
Mm-mm. We're making it collectively. I generally put flowers
I don't
in.
even know what kind of flowers it is.
Hey, look at me. Carnations? I don't know what those are not carnations. Daisies.
Daisies. That's what I thought they were, white daisies.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
they're daisies. I had to think about it for a minute. They look like flowers, stars, daisies.
You have a wooden spoon?
Yeah, the jar right in front of you.
What'd you say? Nana Boko.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Now,
Margaritas. Yeah, they're daisies.
take that off. This is basil. I'm using the herbs that Tori brought. Because it's a collective water, most people will come and bring something for the water since everyone's using it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a collective water. So
You can call it that, but that's just the name that was created. Have to call it hoodoo water. There's waters used in hoodoo for washing, like floral washings and
now this particular
things like that. So
water
conjure.
that we do, this is a community water. My water is personal use.
Oh yeah.
So this is a community water.
Do you need a bigger pot?
No, we're good. You want to start smelling it?
Yep.
Start smelling
That
it?
smells good.
You want to start
It's
smelling
nice, right? Oh, that basil is on and popping.
I love basil.
Keep walking into the house as above, so below.
So,
That's nice. You can do that. Do you use it like for the water? You can.
okay. Now, this will be the time that I put in, I don't see it yet.
It does smell good. Yeah, use the left hand to squeeze it through 3 times.
Do you have my niece? And your pestle.
Under the cabinet, right where you are. See how I knew
What you
that?
looking for?
The pestle? Oh no, it's on the counter right up there top. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's still stuff in it?
there?
Yeah.
It's still stuff in there? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's your stuff? Whose stuff
That's
is
the
going
resin.
I didn't.
That's the resin we were making last night.
Yeah, here, put it right there.
Okay.
No, that's fine. Just scoop it up the counter.
We're gonna, that's part of what we have, right?
Mm-hmm. For their
That's for us. So we can put that together for our gifts, and I'll put it in jar.
Now, anise, I use star anise.
Then bag, okay.
Star anise is, to me, what we do is that it's collected to the astral realm. The waters that I make are not always about the race of the person. A lot of my waters are astral waters. They work in the astral realm. So I add elements that connect you to the astral realm. Anise is one of the top ones that connect you to the astral realm. Star anise.
star anise.
Star anise.
So is that an incense? Or
It's an herb.
It's an herb. Star anise.
So I do a star anise. Then I'm going to add the seeds. Thank you, cameraman. Did it die? It's okay. Because I have these other, I have this one.
which herb was that?
That was
Yeah,
basil.
okay.
Basil.
Basil. It's the basil seeds.
Okay.
So it's basil.
Yeah.
Basil and the basil seed.
That's what she, Tori bought. That's the organic part of it.
Oh my God, smells so good.
It does good enough to eat, doesn't it?
Maybe I'm just hungry like you're gonna eat it.
The organic part of it.
I need pasta with some pesto sauce.
It's like a
Pesto
soup.
sauce?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a soup. Then, add a little bit of more water to it.
You got it?
That's my secret ingredient.
That's your secret ingredient. Won't tell nobody.
Let me see.
It's a secret.
Close to finding out one time.
The next us to the
So you gotta keep it in
You're
your
welcome.
I
Ain't
do.
gonna tell you.
I sure do gotta keep it in my pocket. It's my secret, baby. It's my secret. It's
Cake.
actually, I should make this in, but we don't have time.
Some of my secret.
Oh. Oh.
You like it?
No, I need no secret ingredient. I said I need no secret.
I know, right?
You ain't gonna tell us. That smells good.
It smells amazing.
One more time. The secret.
How was that? How do you say that? Ombre Camino?
Yeah.
You think
So
that's
you
the
can
same?
call for that. Okay.
Maybe we got.
I'll figure
I
out
don't
another
know.
No, I ain't
That's
gonna.
like after we celebrate over there.
I've seen it
You gotta
before.
keep some for yourself.
Yeah,
You might.
Now,
I've seen it before.
I'm gonna go. Now,
I've seen it before.
I'm gonna go. Go like this. This is how you apply water. Here, 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 here.
Okay.
Arm, arm, back of neck.
Neck.
Don't let your hands go. Bring it straight here.
Okay.
Arm, arm, back of neck.
Neck.
Don't let your hands go. Bring it straight to your face. You might want to go out like that. You want it in your aura. You need it in your aura. You might want to go out like that. You want it in your aura. You need it in your aura. You need it in your aura.
Can you close the door for me?
Get a little chilly.
Yeah.
A little bit of this. Now, try it. Just dip your hands in it. Just dip your hands. Like you. Well, let me show it to you. Yeah, let me show it to you.
Left, your arm.
Like that. Arm. Back. Yes.
It's holding on.
That's it. That's enough. Kim, you know how to.
It's holding on.
That's it. That's enough. Kim, you know how to. Take your hand. Brush it off. You can feel a little bit of it. I'm gonna give you in your hand. Yeah, like that. Bring it down off your face. Just bring it down. Take the tension right away. Just kind of bring, like on your face like this. So get some skin. Just get a little. Yeah.
Want me to hold it? You good? You good, or you want me to get it?
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Generally, you want to. You would have to have a funnel.
I got you. If you give me like 2 seconds, I can grab one out the car.
Okay, that'll be good. Give me time to. These are your bottles of water.
Swap back.
Swap back.
Have these.
You all right?
It's just my belly scratching.
Feels good, right?
My head was hurting. I just put it on there. It calmed it down.
Immediately, huh?
Instantly. It calmed it down instantly. I had that wrap too tight. Like, that's amazing.
And
Wow. Yeah.
so you can. I wouldn't normally. These are not to be used. Community water is not to be used on your floors.
Right.
They're not to be used on your floor. It's
Don't
literally
use it
we
on
make
your
it
floor.
together and we.
Community water.
You can. I wouldn't normally. These are not to be used. Community water is not to be used on your floors.
Right.
They're not to be used on your floor. It's
Don't
literally
use it
we
on
make
your
it
floor.
together and we.
Community water.
Community water is not to be used on your floors.
Right.
They're not to be used on your floor. It's
Don't
literally
use it
we
on
make
your
it
floor.
together and we.
Community water.
Community.
Your own personal is okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
your own personal, but
Okay.
community water cannot. I'm teaching community water so when you come together during these times, you can prepare community water depending on, again, I told you the pantheon, like this. So everybody's getting along.
Mm-hmm.
So we deal with women. I've dealt with women all my life. This is why I come bearing water because I know. It's not like I know. I'm like, we're gonna get this together and we're all gonna come together. Especially women of color. There you go. Thank you. Especially women of color.
Jay has everything.
I know, right?
Women of color have multiple DNA in them. So it's not something like, oh well, it's a fault or something. It is what it is.
Well, there you go.
Just whatever.
Got to do it higher up when you do it.
Yeah, and then tilt it.
Yeah.
And then create a
Well,
He's trying to do it close.
hold on. I'll do it. You hold this.
Oh, you got a cup? Get a plastic
Yeah,
cup,
maybe.
girl.
Oh, I was getting ready to do it.
Pour it, pour it.
Oh.
Pour it with like gusto. Gusto. Gusto? Gusto?
It's good, yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's what I'm like, it's gonna smell really good. Can you help me with that? Pour them into there. I know.
No, I just picked it up. Forgot to do it.
So ask me questions about this.
And so that lasts for about 2 days.
That's going to last 2 days. This is intentional water, so this is going to the journey with us. Just going up on the journey with us. We're
Okay.
gonna, I'm giving you the bottles to spray. Those who've gone to Arkansas with me know I give bottles to connect. Because once you take a journey, again, community.
Mm-hmm.
Community. Complete community. We're going to separate.
If you scoop the water.
That's all I was saying, stupid and
Mm-hmm.
then pour it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
we gotta
dive
split
in.
it.
Yeah. Top it off.
Add a little more water.
Yeah, we're gonna put a little water and top it off. I generally make it. I don't know if you saw me and Mama Sunfire's videos in North Carolina, where I'm making it outside. Where she and I made water, healing water. Now that was a different water. If you look on the videos, you're gonna see us making water outside, and then we're healing with the water. That's a healing water, and that I generally have to do that outside. I have to make a fire. I have to use all the elements. I have to salt the wood. I have to set the wood in a geometric shape. We have to cover our heads. We have to get in, and I call it the manger, but we have to get over something because it's very old. What we're asking is not of this lifetime. It's not of this lifetime. We have the roots of it, but the exact technique is not of this lifetime, and it changes every time I meet somebody else. It doesn't. I don't do the same two techniques because my techniques come through from the person coming in front of me. I don't learn anything. When you stand in front of me, I get to download. Let's do it. I have a foundation. That's why I'm considered a light worker. I also have degrees in all the other things, but I don't use it. I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. I did. I made a decision. When I made a decision, I took out all titles.
Joe, do we still have some in the top?
You still,
give me the rest of that.
this. Yep. Yep. Now, let me add,
Now, some manger now.
I'm going to add some cold water.
What's left in the manger?
Yeah. Now that part, you boil. You continue to use that part, but I use that as a house cleanser in the air. So you just slowly simmer it.
I put it in my yard.
And you put it in afterwards, you put it in the earth. You always throw it back to the earth. You always give it back to the earth. It's Hoodoo Capital Day, ain't it? Our ancestors are real proud, aren't they?
Absolutely.
They're really proud.
They're so proud.
Really proud. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. How many bottles? We got 4 people, right? Are we missing? We have one more. That last one.
I know. I'm
this
like,
woman.
girl, look, she is. I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody like. I'm like, okay.
Jamie.
I'm learning that one right there.
She said every drip and drop.
Right. She like getting it all. Okay.
Grab your bottle and put your intention on it while it's still warm. It doesn't matter while it's still warm.
Got you. I got you. Listen.
There you go.
Ain't gonna be.
Thank you. Jay, intention on that. You got that short. Whatever you want with that.
Oh look, and Frankie Beverly came on right when.
Wait. When we doing community water,
Oh,
you can't come off like that. And I know
sorry.
it's good to come off, but that's the contract you make with other people. Just the law, like when you come out of it, we feel it.
Oh, okay. I'm
Like
sorry.
then no. You need to do that. Don't apologize. You need to do that. That's why when you make community water with people, you connect. So there's a responsibility. Like hold up your part of the bargain because I'm thinking about my mama.
I got you.
Hold up your end of the bar when you need someone. I want to be there with you. Hold up your end of the bar, and that's just community. That's just something that we do as a community. We help. Community water is interactive. Meaning people come in, hey, drop this in, drop that in.
I'll get it.
Yeah. Now, what can you do with community water?
That Florida water. I can put mine in there.
What can you do with community water? You can spray it on your family. You can spray some on your family. The only reason why I'm doing this for 2 days is actually elevated water, and I want you to spray it when you get on the mountain. Now, let me give you the top, and you decide what you want to mix this with. You can mix it with Florida water, regular water, or you can mix it with Bacardi.
You say Bacardi?
Yeah, Bacardi. I don't know whose Bacardi that is, but it's already called.
That's ours.
No, we use that actually. Try some Bacardi. We use a lot of Bacardi. I mean, we use a lot of Bacardi in India. A lot of Bacardi. Actually, it's a drink of a saint, of a deity called Ganga. Ganga. I drink Bacardi. See the symbol? Ganga.
Oh, that's Ghana.
That's a form of Ganga. So we'll always drink.
On the bottom.
We'll always.
Well, that's why they call them spirit.
Yeah, the spirit. That's
Talk about it.
So what's the spirit of vodka?
I have no idea.
I need a little.
Alcohol is the spirit of alcohol. Yes, it's spirit.
But yeah, same thing with the Bacardi, which is why I brought it.
Okay, good. So, you're doing stuff with Bacardi. Shift it. Grab both hands. Kick it 3 times.
Spit it out.
No, you can get. No, we don't. You can do it in all 4 directions.
He said we don't. Okay.
What I did was absolute ancestral veneration. I hit all directions because I come from all directions. That's how you greet them.
Oh, so you don't pour it out no more. You don't pour it.
For this, we already poured out outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we already pulled out, but I want to be able to show you now. Here, sometimes you can't pour stuff in the house. So you hit it on your altar. But you can't just drink. Like, after this, we do this, it's for us. So you can't give it to somebody outside.
Oh, that makes
We already agree to the house of traveling through here. So it builds community.
Yeah.
It builds respect and trust, general help. Our spirits are able to transfer through you because we make the agreement. Does anyone drink?
Everyone.
Okay. I need to give this to Candy if you don't mind.
No, go
Candy,
ahead.
hit it 3 times. Hit it on the no. Hit it on the ground. Just hit it on that counter. But both hands. Yeah. Now drink 2 times. Both hands.
Hit it.
Just just don't, Okay. Okay. Boom.
She's so sweet.
I know.
She don't drink. You hit it. Back. I think you probably, hit it 3 times. Hit it back 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's how you work with that.
Yes, Bacardi is rum.
Yeah, that's rum. White rum. Bacardi rum. Yeah, Bacardi, and it's connected.
Because you said it was in voodoo. I was like, okay, is that like a rum? That's what made me ask that.
Yeah, it's a rum. There's a wheat rum. We could use whiskey, but I generally use white rum.
So is whiskey rum too?
No, whiskey's not a rum, but it's a different, it's in a different pantheon.
Okay.
We can access it, but this in a different, again, I'm water, so I don't drink a lot of dark things.
Liquor.
Because I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. And if I do drink, and we'll go out drinking, you always know I have a line. I can't drink any alcohol without a line.
Yeah.
And I'll just tell them take it back. If you ain't got lime, you can't. I can't drink it.
Purpose?
Cleansing.
Oh, okay.
I'm a water. I'm a river. I just want to have a little bit and I want it out.
Okay.
I don't want it to sit inside of me like that. So whenever you're having drinks, whenever you walk into a bar, you walk in with your left foot.
Shit like, oh, yeah.
Okay, you know that. The bartender that's serving you, please do not get them angry. Do not drink from an angry bartender.
Because they putting their intentions
That's
in
what
their
it is. And you know who you are. And they pour it into you like that. People always say, well, why people bar fight? I said, it's the bartender. Why y'all worried? It's the bartender that's making them fight. Just like a person that's cooking food and they're angry.
Always
And you'd be like, oh, I can't even get this out of the intention. That person is powerful to do that. They're just unaware of no responsibility.
That's probably why you get sick after eating some people's food.
Yes, immediately I get sick.
Yeah.
Immediately. Now take your bottle. I am going to pour some alcohol in it. Pour. And we're going to use a little tap water. You know why we use tap water? Because we live in the tap world. We conquer that water. So we just don't use it. We just don't want to use a lot of it.
Yeah.
But a lot of the grounding of what we need. Okay. This yours? Give you a little of that.
You know what I did? But if anybody needs notes, I just recorded like a tape recorder on my phone,
that's
so you
awesome.
can go back and play it.
Yes.
Does it smell good
I
now?
download that app.
Yeah.
And yours will smell different. Each one of your waters will not smell the same because your intention is on it. So if you smell someone else's water, it's not going to smell. Although all the ingredients are the same, it'll smell different. When you get your like your ancestors or the astral realm, you put your intentions on it. Okay. How does it smell? Smells good? Spray it up and walk into it. Like, let's go outside. And spray it in the air. It smells good now, better when it gets air.
Okay, go ahead.
You want me to hold it? I'll hold it while you do it.
I got it. I can multitask. These beautiful black people and all white outside.
Did you spray yours?
Oh, I got something in it? Well, you can pour it out. I didn't strain it. I didn't strain it.
I'm loving Lord.
I just got my hand. Y'all laughing. Okay. And now you have your water.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. I think that's about it for class today. How I end this live? We push a little button or something. You know I don't be TikToking, talking.